Hello friends, you are not using my instrument correctly, and I'd like to talk about that today. The first thing is isolating harmonics and extraction of the sound. Look directly at the note from above, and you will see that it is like a cantilever. It has a base and a vibrating tip. As you may guess, the richest sound will come when you strike the very tip of the note, because this creates a maximum vibration. How do you extract sound? It's very simple. Use your fingers. Whether it is your index, your middle or your thumb, does not matter. The main principle is to strike sharply and accurately, and then immediately lift your hand so the note does not mute. If you leave your finger on the note even for a moment, you will dampen the sound. That's why I call this the hot kettle principle. Imagine checking if a kettle is hot. When you touch it, it's hot. So you do it quickly to avoid burning yourself. Not this way. Just think of the instrument as a boiling kettle. How do you isolate harmonics? When you strike different parts of the note, you will hear the sound change slightly. That's because all these carefully tuned chords on the note are overtones, complex harmonic systems that make the sound dense and recognizable. It's very easy to isolate the first and second overtone, which are located to the right and the left of the note. Press your finger lightly. Do not press on the area there over the overtone located, and then strike the desired overtone. It's simple. The same goes for the second overtone, just mirror the process. It is easy to do on the low and the middle range notes, but sometimes it's difficult or impossible on a higher notes because of physics. About the placement of the notes on the instrument. By now, everyone knows that the notes in the circle are arranged in the zigzag pattern. This is to separate smaller musical overtones and spread them out. In the center, we have one or rarely two or three of the lowest notes, called the ding or dings. The whole essence of this arrangement tells us that the instrument was created to play intuitive music, pure improvisation based on a rhythmic pattern. You take your main bass note and play a pattern. Then you simply add the surrounding notes. musical meditation in its purest form. You don't need to know which notes are on your instrument or have any musical training. All you need is to learn how to extract the sound and fully immerse yourself in the instrument. Enjoy the process. Sure, I can't stop you from playing a Bach pieces, and I will even create a sound model for you with all the notes you need for that. But Pulsar, like other similar instruments, was designed for intuitive music. A word about mallets. Mallets are a big issue. Yes, it is easy to learn to play with them, and yes, we are made the special mallets for Pulsar. But if you play too hard with mallets, you can tear the base of the notes in those areas. Be gently and careful. This is thin steel and it can dent or even crack. Carrying your instrument. Keep your instrument away from moisture. Even if they are painted, steel will rust when exposed to water or even just humid air. If your instruments are not painted but are oil coated, the more often you wipe them down with oil, the less chance there is for corrosion. That's all for today. I would love for you to share in the comments how you use your instruments. Share this video and give it a like. I put a lot of effort into it. Thank you and bye.